Welcome back to the Michigan Business Beat, brought to you on the Michigan Business Network. Chris Holman here, and we're coming to you from our studios at the Capital Region International Airport. And we're going to go right now and spend a little bit of time with Bart Pickelman. Bart is the head of MIOSHA, director, and offices here in Lansing, if I'm not mistaken. Bart, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you, Chris. Welcome to MIOSHA. Thank you for having me on the show.
Well, it's a great event, actually. We're having you on for a specific reason. You guys are 50 years old. Let's
Yes.
talk a little bit about that. Maybe some of the milestones since you were started in 75.
Yeah, so it started. Governor Milliken signed the MIOSHA Act, and the MIOSHA began operations in 1975. Our mission is pretty simple. It's to protect the health and safety of Michigan workers.
Yeah.
Our motto is to educate before we regulate. That motto has served us very well, and what that means is before we go out and enforce a new rule or requirement, we spend a lot of time with our robust consultation program, making sure that employers and employees know what's happening. We accomplish that robust CET program because we're one of OSHA's state plan states. That means federal OSHA allows each state in the country to run their own program or have federal OSHA have jurisdiction in the state. We are one of 29 that do it on our own, which does allow us to have extra state funding to provide those great consultation services. But I'll tell you, given our mission of protecting health and safety, the biggest milestones for me in the last 5 decades has been a 65% reduction in workplace fatalities and a 66% reduction in injuries and illnesses caused in the workplace.
So Bart, I remember a different MIOSHA in 1975. Let's talk about that evolution because when you first burst on the scenes, it was like, oh my God, they're going to catch me at something. It's going to cost me a bunch of money, right?
Yes, yes. And when we first started, we began by establishing that MIOSHA enforcement presence in the 70s and 80s. That was out of necessity. We needed to establish our program and let employers know that we're out there to protect employees. But over the years, we've shifted that focus to more education, outreach, and collaboration. Again, that motto of educate before we regulate. MIOSHA has established our strategic planning in 1999, and we use focus groups and other stakeholder feedback to review and revise those plans every 5 years. One of the things we did in 2007 is we started a Connecting MIOSHA to Industry initiative. We did that to improve MIOSHA's relationship with employers and employees. We even did sales training for our field inspectors because we know when, enforcement shows up unannounced, the hair on the back of employers' necks goes up. So, we gave them training to explain, calm that situation down and get to what we needed to do. Another thing we've done is in 2019, we instituted My Wish grants, which are $5,000 matching grants for small employers to purchase health and safety equipment. So since then, we've got over $5 million invested directly into health and safety for Michigan workers.
It's pretty amazing when you were talking about hallmarks and how it's evolved. You have to have a few examples because I look at this from another perspective, and that is absenteeism over injury is costly for employers.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Safety pays. The signs are, the studies have shown for every dollar invested, your return on investment, that investment for health and safety is a $4 return. So, we've really helped with those MIOSHA consultative services and training programs, and they've really made a difference. One of the things we've done is establish the MIOSHA Training Institute in 2009. We've trained more than 35,000 participants. We have provided over $520,000 in scholarships, which basically pay for half of those courses. And then through alliances with Oakland University and Grand Valley State University, you can take a level 2 certification from Mouse Training Institute and turn it into 12 free credit hours towards a bachelor's degrees at one of those great universities.
Wow. It's almost like lead certification or something. It gives you some
Absolutely.
expertise. Yeah. So looking ahead, how does MIOSHA plan to, continue innovating, protecting Michigan workers?
Well, first of all, we have to embrace our new technologies and injury and illness prevention strategies. Things are evolving all the time. We want to continue to expand our outreach to small businesses and underserved groups, strengthen partnerships with employers and employees, and keep protecting Michigan's workers into the future. And I ask that everyone see MIOSHA and use MIOSHA as your workplace safety and health resource.
Well, absolutely. And in the long run, it will pay off for you if you're an employer. It certainly will.
Absolutely.
All right. Bart, thanks so much for joining us. Bart Pickelman, MIOSHA Executive Director, housed here in Lansing, Michigan. Keep up the good work, my friend, and happy birthday.
Yes. Thank you, Chris.
You're watching the Michigan Business Beat on the Michigan Business Network. I'm Chris Holman. We'll be right back with